Here you go.
All right, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Yes, I did. You fish?
Okay, so this is the first video I record
Wasn't very good at it. Okay,
on this new computer that I purchased. So I had a computer not too long ago that
I promise.
it broke. I still have it, but I think I found out that it's just the power supply that broke. But I ended up buying a new computer, and this is it. I have a lot of logs out there, but they're all deleted. They're lost. Lost treasures.
Alright.
David, it's your hand.
Hey,
I'm camera shy right now. Shit.
The fuse
I
box
feel
is
nervous.
Are you a mechanic?
Me?
Yep.
I'm a nurse. I work for a mobile nursing unit.
Well, that sounds rewarding.
It's an odd job, really. A lot of people come to Riga to die. It's nice like that. What about you?
I'm a journalist.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
Have you written anything I've read?
No, probably not. Just mostly U.S. news.
Okay. Try it.
Not safe.
Take you for a ride. Let the gas go through.
Hey, I'm not really good with cars. You want to go for a spin in case this bad boy breaks down?
I think these guys are messing with me. Their flipper and shit. Fuck. These guys are using their flipper to fuck with you anything. Everyone's fucking with everybody with these like little tech devices. They're called flippers.
Car sounds good.
And I should get one and see what it's all about, but that's what the whole world is about these days. Little tiny transaction of Bitcoin. Everything has become a chatterbait
We're done.
live.
That's kind of the reason why I'm here.
I'm sorry, fuck.
No, I feel it. Yeah, she dumped me because I wasn't ready to get married, and then she ran off with my best friend.
I don't think he was your best friend.
Yeah, I guess not.
You know, from suffering comes happiness. You have to believe you'll be alright.
Okay, anyways, I'm sorry, I had to think about it real hard. This little flipper device can connect wirelessly to everything that's happening. And everything that's happening has been so encaged, so fastly waving. The amount of wavelengths is so fast that it knows exactly where you are and what you're doing at all the time. Okay, it's like, so no matter what you do, it's gotten so tight that that's a powerful machine that I have, that I'm using right now to record this. It's
Hey. So I'm gonna head out.
there's no
Give me
privacy.
that money laundering piece.
As long as there's cell towers here, the amount of power they have to them, there's no privacy. There's nothing you can do that is not seen.
My treat? Oh shit.
And they don't care. They just want to have that power
Okay, sure. No problem.
and manipulate it, I guess, to have their own fucking shit and just have the best life, right? Tesla warned us, and we have it. We lost control. Stay away from me, you sim. But my name is Edgar Vergara. I'm 28 years old. It's 2024. And we're alive.
David.
Hey.
Hey.
What are you up to?
And we're still alive. Oh.
You want to grab a drink?
Yeah.
I owe you a drink for helping me with the car, so.
Alright. I'll throw something on.
That extremely hurt. Oh.
For the last 4.5 years, we have tried so very hard to become the sprinter van specialist in the Southwest United States, and by golly, we've almost accomplished that. And with our
It's
efforts,
so great what life has been to me.
Rewarded us with an
I can say,
incredible
out of
lineup
all
of
this
sprinter
tragedy
vans,
that is
3/4
happening,
tons,
dude,
4x4
my life
cargo
is
vans.
perfect.
To take advantage of the tax advantage, this is the place to look. No further
Why?
than
Because,
right
I
here,
don't know, I can serve
Mercedes-Benz
almost
Sprinter
any couch.
of Albuquerque. Thank you.
I can make my own couch. I can find couches. I am couch surfer. And I know it's kind of lame, but right now, dude, I've been surfing this couch for so long. I think it's mother couch. It's mother wave.
Don't let RSV take your breath away.
But
Protect yourself from RSV with Abrisvo, Pfizer's RSV vaccine. Abrisvo is a vaccine for the prevention of lower
Fuck that.
respiratory disease from RSV.
I heard that all those people who have been shooting places up, they take these drugs.
Asthma, COPD,
And
diabetes, or heart disease.
fuck that. If motherfuckers need strong drugs like that,
Protect all who receive the vaccine.
they pay you the most money.
Reaction to its ingredients. People with a weakened immune system may have a decreased response to
Gotcha.
Abrisvo. The most common side effects are tiredness, headache, pain at the injection site, and muscle pain. Ask your pharmacist or doctor about
They're gonna be like, your
Pfizer's
pain's
RSV
gonna be so
vaccine,
massive.
Abrisvo. Visit these retailers or find other retailers at Abrisvo.com.
Okay, so I was cleaning up my room. I gotta clean up my room. It's not that dirty. It's just a bunch of laundry. I think I vacuumed the other day already, so I don't know. Should I vacuum again? I don't know. I was just eating a fry, so I'll probably vacuum right now. Check this fit. Probably rock this fit. Every day has such a different fit. It's so true.
What is it?
It's called A Short Trip to Hell.
Short trip to... I like the sound of that.
Fuck that shit. I'll be like, damn, Sally. Shit is gonna stab me in my sleep.
But the second you might regret it.
So this right here,
Well, I'll buy the next round then.
this is a
This is my third.
2019 version of a
I'm David.
plastic
Your name?
tool called
I like your bracelet.
the Union.
That's my cycling ID.
What?
It's for my bike. I
And this
cycle
thing is
everywhere. It's got emergency
so precise,
contact
it could end your life in seconds.
Mm-hmm. I'm just here for work. What brings you to Riga?
Soul searching. I'm
Oh.
from London originally.
Are you with anyone?
I met some friends earlier, but they're gone. What about you?
Yeah. A friend. He's here somewhere.
Yeah, sure. You don't have to make things up. You're better than that.
I'm not.
Convince me. Come on.
So I'm looking for my other I'm looking for my other shoe. Okay, I usually don't make videos. Okay, what have I been doing? I've been gaming out for the past month. I've been trying to stream and learn all that, but I'm really not good at But that's what I've been doing, and I don't think it's bad. You know, I've been selling a bunch of my things lately in order to make a little bit of cash. I guess just don't do much, just chill out. You know, see how far you can stretch that, and then if it gets bad, then might as well just start selling the shit really cheap. They'd be like, yeah, dude, it's the gray line is horrible. It's like they'll play with you. They'll be like, fuck you. I'll be like, no. See, it's not even dirty anymore, but I think I should vacuum. I think I want to vacuum. Ew.
Another time.
Okay,
Have to get up early
it's
in the morning.
the fourth day. It's the first month of the fourth day of 2024. I did something dope. And I don't think I'm ever going to do it again until I have to. I don't know. I can't say it that much louder. Fuck, that's just as loud as I can say.
Oh, yeah. Just get a number. I did. Good, let's go.
I'm watching some crazy movie. Movies always throw me in and like just suck me the fuck in. Ugh. Evil.
Should we go for another beer or something?
I gotta work tomorrow. I wish I could.
I don't want to talk about 2023 ever, but I'm gonna have to because people are scared of what they created. They're like,
I'll leave you smoking this car.
I'm sorry, man.
Nah, it's all good here.
oh, so
Alright.
since my room is kind of cleanish, you know, it's like there's I might vacuum, but I need to. I'm probably gonna make my bed, but I gotta fucking
Watch out!
Oh, what am I watching? I don't know.
Maybe we hit
The
something.
Good Neighbor. They say a lot of snow is about to hit it, but honestly, Mexico got a bit of the biting, and Oregon got a bit of the biting. In all of California. It's weird. They sent two whirls at the same time. And if it smacks dab in the middle, that means California has become a 24-hour ski sesh.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Move away.
Robert, she's not breathing.
I love leaving people in the dust. Physically. I am blessed.
Robert, what's wrong with her? Come on, man.
I'm talking about this stupid little shit. Okay, I usually don't. Okay, smoke kush with a little bit of tobacco every day. Well, not every day, like for like the past week. Let me tell you, it's nothing different.
She's dead, David.
No.
David. David, I'm sorry, David.
Oh, God. Oh, God, they can't be. They can't be dead.
They just hit a jogger.
Right in the middle of the road. Why is there no fucking bike path?
David, we need to leave now.
We gotta call for help.
We can't call anybody.
You've been drinking. This is murder.
David, we have to go. Now, David! David!
Sorry.
That's fucked up. I'm thinking in my head right now. I've had a blast of a little winter so far, though. Super fucking fabulous, slushes, Curtis flowing. That was pretty lame, but yeah, dude, it really be so sweet. My human body is just taking the space of just like a beautiful anatomy creature. Creature.
This could have happened to anyone.
Okay, I'm watching this movie. It's called The Good Neighbors, and these two friends are like doing some sketchy shit, and then they're like living like regular lives or some shit, and they're like, oh, we're getting divorces, and then two dudes hit a chick with their car, and now they're freaking out because they don't know what to do. Just like, holy fuck,
Nothing's gonna change for that girl.
unless you're drunk, you fucking, you're doomed. You're fucked. Don't drink and drive. Never.
What's past is past. Don't let this ruin us.
So I bought a pack of Marlboro Reds maybe a month ago, and I tried to make them last. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, a month ago, and I was running out, so I went to go grab some other ones, and I got even the stupid expensive ones, but they're good. I really like those ones. And those things are super. They just smell good. With who you mix, who you are, those things. I smell delicious. I am delicious. I am delicious to myself. And they'll be like, holy shit, you can't do that. But I had this snowboard. And there's about to be a snowstorm. And should I take my king or my queen? I don't know who this will ever be seen by, but if you see it, older you, oh, this guy wants to call in that he hit this lady, doesn't know what to do, he's crying. Oh. Okay, I bought this computer, and I bought a really good setup. I was like, god damn, I was like, they gave me a little bit of money. Fuck, everything I have that I spend my money on can be taken away. And that flips me out, and I'm like, will I protect my objects? To a certain degree, yes. Will I ever shoot somebody for touching any of my objects? No. You can touch it, you can take it, I can get new ones, but I will push you to stay away from my stuff, and if you cause it to be a danger threat level, I will analyze such precaution, just analyze the I want to say awareness, but that's like some spiritual shit, but I really want to say, like the actual and I will easily determine the amount of necessity to defuse situations in the most humanely manner possible. I live in a very sketchy area, and they already took one of my Jeeps, so I paid $10,000 for that, and it's just my pride and joy. It's like, well, I live by these classic things that can be taken away from me. And I think I did a hell of a job choosing it. Like I said, honestly, this thing, I think this one, I don't know which board I was using. I was using one of the boards. It might have been the drink water board. I really hurt my ankle. I don't know. I tried to do like a little spinny thing on a really steep icy patch, and when I landed on the icy patch, I tried to tippy toe it, and I tippy toed it too hard, and I really messed up my ankle, and I was like, fuck, and I was like so adrenalinized that I went back up, and I tried to go back down, and I left right after that. And let me tell you, it was not a good feeling. It threw my whole aura off. It was like completely, I was like, nah, dude, my ankle is thrashed. Right now, I feel healthy, dude. It's like, fuck, dude, I think that was like 2-3 years ago. But I bought these other bindings, and they were orange, but they were large, and these things are medium. And they were like $300 pair of bindings, and I'm like, holy shit, this guy just hooked it up. And I took the straps off of that one, and then I put them on this one, and then I sold the other one. But I put the old straps from the Atlas's 2019 version on a 2023 version of the Union Forces. And I haven't tried these yet. I have yet to try it. So my gimmick was that when I rode on these, I got to push these pretty hard in Taos. I felt the ankle strap here destroying my arch, Achilles, my arch, my divot, my ankle. This thing are supposedly the highest end type shit there is out there, but I have found out that it's all a gimmick just to make real like money. But dang it. See, I like this. I love it, and sometimes I feel duped, but sometimes if I ride this, just a couple feelings of the human body, it just makes this so worth it. And this honestly paid for itself already a long time ago. So I keep it, and I'm like, fuck, it's nice. It's like actually, it's funny. I saw this same one the same year, black, selling, but I think it was the left foot. It was the left foot Atlas Union binding. It was only one, and I think they wanted like $160 or $70. Somewhere in between that. And they just wanted one. And right now I only have one. Because my other one, it doesn't have the pad. I lost the pad. I have this board, and the funny thing, this board I lost the puck to the rear foot. So I've been running this board with only the front foot fixed forever, and I've been swapping out all the rear union bindings. It's like a little story of mine. It's like I've had this board for maybe like 6 years already, and this board is a killer. This thing will chop down a motherfucking tree. And I bought it from some guy named Bodie in Taos, and it's like my prized possession. And I don't know how much it's worth, But for some reason, I'll die for that. I want to do it. I want to own it. Please don't take it away from me. And I guess I'm begging myself, because it's up to me to keep it. And I definitely do with style. Or style. As a matter of fact, I kind of want to show the camera. And I don't like to show off ever. So, I guess what I've been doing lately, I've just been watching a bunch of different, what do they call it, entertainment, like shows, movies, people playing video games myself. And it's definitely a good time-consuming and healthy, self-acknowledgement, you know, like, if you can do this alone, you can definitely just do this alone. But that's not what I wanted to say. I can't believe I just high-fived myself there. It's just the world has been so cruel that we still have a lot of that cruel to this very day, and we have a lot of the future to this very day. And I'm like, come on. I'm like, how do we not know this? Like, the reason I gave myself a high five is because somehow everyone ends up alone. It's like some Donnie Darko shit, no. And I don't know if it's true or not, but if what they say in that in Gaza, that kids are really dying, like, then it is true. Like, my thoughts totally went away. I need to. So I was going on a rant, and I tried to remember what I was gonna say, and I looked at my video, and I found out that I was going on a rant about doing things alone. Life is tough. We're tougher, but it's easy to be comfortable and forget it's less suffer. Is it better to stay or is it better to go? It's like a cat in a box. We wouldn't know. I have nothing to think about. And every time I get closer, I get this headache. It's like wants me to be sexual to, like, myself. And everything around me. And I'm like, it's science. It's like you're a little beast dingy, and you have balls, and these things will make you kill something. like they won't, like, it's I can't believe I laughed about that, but it's true. Excuse my lingo. I do use ways to laugh like that. I'm sure a lot of people cope like that too, and it's not a great way of coping, but I know that I recognize it, and I'm gonna forget everything in a matter of instances. It's like it. I just know that I feel a lot, and it was easily to manipulate me as a young kid. And for what's happening in the world right now, we're creating nothing but pure chaos. There's nothing but pure chaos. But there's this little land called America, and they're so well protected within themselves that you can literally walk within them. It's like, do what you want. Just know there is a right and wrong. Like, I can't say anything, because, like, the way they're fighting this is it's so much bloodshed that there's no land to be seen. Talk about the land of God. I am doomed. Not because of my actions, or not because of who I am and who I chose to be. Not because of the fear of the blood drowning the kids, the grown-up stuff. The people. As we have blood orgies. I wonder if that's happening, because if that's happening, then you know we're all fucked. If Hollywood got to them, we're all fucked. I hate myself. Only because I'm sitting here and looking at my phone and seeing all these dead children on my phone. That's not a movie. And it definitely feels like a movie. So I live my life as best as I can, as nice and quiet and just delightful as I can. This beast I have been given is so beautiful. I don't want nothing bad happening to it, but I will protect it. I will protect my human being. And I know others will protect theirs too. But others, it's like that. Like I was watching this little snippet on Facebook, and it was Oliver and Company. It's like how easy it is to manipulate someone only due to painful inflictions. I don't know what you think painful inflictions is. It is death. It is pure agonizing death. There's nothing softer than the human body in this world. It's not a movie. But they're like, you can try to fight for a spot in this fucking shithole of a fucking I'm like, fuck, dude, my land is chill. My land loves me. I can stand anywhere here, and I know I can make it. It's the people. It's like, it's the shit fucking smell. And what did I mean by that? The shit smell. Because I don't smell anything. I always smell good. There's a certain group of people that have already planned for the next maybe hundreds of years, that nothing you do is your own thing. It's like everything I'm going to be is going to be predicted. But see, there's a scarce because humans are so it's like unpredictable. And it's true. Humans are dumb as fuck. They're not dumb, they're weak. They're just humans. It's not like we're like TV characters. We have chemicals inside of us, constant chemicals. Like, I can't believe I went into that. I dirty out every time. I'm like, wing, wing. Yeah. I do think I am beautiful, though. And someday, it's gonna be all ugly and I just hope the people do what's right. I'm not really upset about anything in my life right now. Like, I mean, I should be, but this doesn't bother me compared to the world's conflicts. I'm gonna live my life as best as I can, as safe as I can, as most honorable and delightful as I can. Because it's good to be known, I guess. I don't know, like, say hi to, like, see, I feel no danger here, and I act like I do. It's because I'm trying to get myself ready for the world. The world is a very wicked place, and you have to treat it well, and I have, and I know I can. Santa Fe told me I can, but one must be super cautious with who they are. Because who you are is pretty dope. Oh, I hope this cat. So there's this cat kicking it outside, and he fucking let him in. I hope he didn't. I think I smell cat shit. I think those guys are putting cat shit in my car. I'm telling you guys, I don't really like. I try to say hi to all my neighbors all the time, but they don't speak English, and then they get hurt when I'm like, well, though. I speak Spanish too, but I like to speak English. You know, fuck. It just makes me feel better. But there's this guy who's keying my car, and I get all huffle puffed. I'm like, oh, what if I catch this guy keying my car again? should I smack him? But I'm like, no, I'm not gonna smack him. If he wants to keep my car, I guess that'll make him feel better about life. It pisses me off, but it's just a car. It's just a car. I can always buy another car, but I can't buy another whatever the fuck he is. And guess it's easiest to pick on me, so they pick on me. And I'm over here trying to like be peaceful, and I'm like, I should be peaceful. It's like I feel nothing. It's like fuck. It's like I love it. It's like my prized possession. Do you understand? It's like a very contradicting thing. It's like I want to protect my things, but not at the extent of killing one of these little fuckers. No, but if any of those little fuckers pulls out a knife, I'm gonna have to blow them up. It's funny. Some little fucker. 2023 was the year I got 2 knives pulled out on me. And one from a really close friend. There was this kid, his name was Sebastian. I went to school with him. And we grew up together in the same little fucking neighborhood, but he didn't like me. And we've always fought. We fought more than 8 times throughout our life. It was like evolution of fighting. And it was cool. And then one day I hit him with brass knuckles. And we never seen each other there. And 6 years later, we've been seeing each other then afterwards, and we just let it go. And I remember 2 years pass, I see him again, and then another year passes, I see him with some chick, and I'm like, hey, what's up? And I try to bust his balls, and the fucker fucking tells me to meet him outside. We start fighting, and I'm like, what the fuck? He pulls out a knife. He's like, best believe I didn't forget what. I'm like, what? He said what's up to me in the store, maybe a year ago. And he fucking slashed that shit at me. I'm like, dog, and I'm still trying to talk to him, hey dude, I'm your friend. and then he put it away, but he still tried to fight me. He got to fucking smack me in the back of the head. And I'm like, okay. And I touched him a couple times again. I could have really fucked his eye out, but I didn't. I didn't want to kill this guy. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, this guy was about to stab me. And he didn't want to. But he might have. I don't know, the fucking tweaks of rage is what I saw in his eye. I don't have the best life, fuck. I hope I didn't offend him, but fuck. And, the funny thing is that I had my gun on me. I had my gun. My 25 round. I bought legally. And I don't have it right now because I gotta sell it or something. Anyways, I didn't want to do anything. I just wanted to talk to him, and I did, but he still smacked me. I was like, dang, I could have died. I'm like, if this guy would have stabbed me, I guess I would have had a way to protect myself if he really would have stabbed me. And then a couple months later, I go to this bar, and this guy jumps me, but apparently he's the bouncer. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyways, I saw him again, and I know he was the bouncer there too. I thought he was just some random guy, and I'm like, dude, you want to come talk to me? You fucking... I'm like, cross that line, and you consider you a threat. And he just crosses it, he whips out a knife, and he slashes it at me. 1, 2, 3. And I fall backwards onto this pile of rock. I trip backwards. I'm like, fuck, and I got back up. I ran to my car, grabbed my gun, and grabbed my bat. I go back up to him while he's walking inside, and I'm like, pull out that knife. And he says, I don't have a knife. And I'm like, oh, well then, I'll put my bat down. And I put it down, and then they start walking toward me. I'm like, fuck, these guys is gonna take my bat. So I grab my bat again. And I'm like, and then the guy that slashed his, okay, so I grab the bat again, and then everyone's like, not everyone, like maybe 3 people are walking towards me, and they're like close to me. They're really close to me. I'm like, okay, I'm just holding the bat. And then the guy who slashed the knife at me holds a light, like a really powerful light with strobing against my eye, and I couldn't see shit, and I got really disoriented, and I felt like the guy attacked me, so I flinched at him. And after I flinched at him, I started walking backwards. I took about 45 steps backwards until he got close to me enough for me to hit him. I hit him with the bat. I'm like, fuck, I hit this guy with the bat. And after that, I just remember like curling up next to a car, and I'm getting hit by him and some other guy. And I was getting hit pretty hard, and I got hit by the little flashlight thingy he was strobing me with. That's what gave me such a bad gash. And I had my gun on my side, and I stopped there for a second, and I felt the side of my hip to feel if I had my gun, and I had it. And for some reason, I just ducked my head. I think it was like the 27th. I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, all I wanted to do is just talk to you about why you jumped me the first time. But I guess he's very horrible aggressor, let me tell you. I don't go out just fighting big people. But I will try to talk to you, and if you're a man to talk to me, then you're a good man. But he slashed a knife at me, and the rest is history, kind of, because the people hyped him up, not knowing what he did, in order to sue me. And he won't let it go. Like, I'm like, just leave me alone, Doug. I don't give a fuck, Doug. I know you're a little bitch. I know you didn't mean any of that, but you just try to act hard. But I guess what I'm saying is that it would have took him stabbing me in order for me to kill him. It's kind of dumb, right? It's like, that's why I need a carry conceal license. Like, see, the cool thing is that it's an open carry here, so you can do whatever you like. Like, what if I did get stabbed? I would have shot that guy a couple thousand times, or I might have died instantly. I'm just gonna try and protect myself as best as possible. But I am a civil man. And I carry no hate. I don't want nothing to do with you. This guy's creep, like he's like following me and stuff. And I'm like, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna just ask for it, and I'm gonna be like, dude, you need to leave me alone. That's it. You just need to leave me alone. Like, I spared your life. Now I shall pay the consequences of your little action game. I hope I never see him again, but if I do, because it's such a small town, I bid you good luck, and I will leave you alone. I will not have my back turned against you. And if I do, leave me alone. I'm struggling over here to pull the trigger over some guy who's like legit beating me up. Like legit, like trying to kill me. And you guys have no problem killing all them kids in Gaza's fine. But it's like I can't choose a side. All I know is that fuck you for killing them kids. I can't do anything about it. These guys are like, they'll cut like a hole in my neck and then hang me upside down. All I gotta say is fuck you. God bless our kids. I'm glad the kids here are having a good life. You know, just because he has an ice cream don't mean I don't want an ice cream, but I can wait for an ice cream. I can work for an ice cream. I hope we work to get all of them kids out of there in a better place, but it's easy to manipulate the kid's mind, and kids don't know what the true nature of pain is. Like hear me out. Like they don't realize that their body is worth a lot. Like it's a beautiful thing. We just teach them that they're these animals and they walk and talk and play sports. It's like they will feel the same pain we do. Don't get us wrong. I'm sure there's like already a max level of pain there is, you know. I'm just saying they don't fully know that the world is beautiful. And starting off with the small window usually ends up with a life with the small window. And small windows with the imagination these days is what they're playing everywhere and what they're thinking is cool and what you what you can get your hands on. It is a cruel psychological warfare game that we're playing on the future. But they have Benadryl and NyQuil for kids these days, so I don't know what you want to believe. The most resilient thing is the human body, and the most badass thing is the anatomy of a younger body. It can heal. It can shape itself into the most beautiful thing. But we have NyQuil for kids. It's like I see nobody cares, but everybody cares. It's such a tight fit here. It's like they said we're just gonna join it. You know, if that's what people want, let them have it. And I feel like that's my mentality. If that's what you want, take it. If you want to scratch my Jeep, scratch my Jeep. If you want to call me up and beat me up, call me up and beat me up. To a point, you know, it's, that was kind of dumb. Don't call me up and beat me up. I was just trying to like be a little extra. What I'm trying to say is that This land is yours as much as it is mine. Okay. But I do care about staying away from these fucking peacemakers. Peacemakers. Their lies, it's like a lot of them are great. Don't get me wrong. But the scariness is, I don't know, liars. It's like, fuck. It's like, if I was about it, I probably would do it, but no. I want to enjoy my civilian life. And then those guys were like, oh, you little bitch, mad shit happens, dog. We can let shit happen anywhere we want. And I'm like, I know. I know. But your job is to make sure we're lit. That American kids have the most safest place to live in this shitty ass world. This beautiful yet very shitty ass cloud of whatever it is. But see, the more fear is pushed to the modern future, the more technology is acquired. But we have so much technology, it's incredible. Like this 5G shit, it's a cage. Well, not a cage. It's essentially like acid. It's like they know everything. They can just see me. It's like somehow like I'm a figure in this like ones and zeros, and with that figure it'll tell you exactly if I'm gonna pick up the lighter or the Cocoa Puff. But as that's happening, so is me. So is this creature. I am face to face with a forceful machine. And I smile at it because I know what I have, it will never. And I'm making the best I can with what I have. Somehow I could just get away from it. And I know I can. It's like they're just gonna call me bad names. It's like they're gonna call me these things I shouldn't be called because of some bullies over under stimulation of just whatever he wanted to represent. And somehow I am the bigger person, yet I am the one being prosecuted. And I can still let it go. I can still be at ease with who I am and what is. One bad year does not make 28. It makes 27, but it's okay. Venice. So they want to stop me from being who I want to be. And I said, what the fuck? I had to say, yeah. I'm like, those guys are terrifying. They don't give a fuck what you say, what you do. They're laughing in your fucking freedom. They're laughing right at your face. They don't give a fuck. But they will forcefully anal rape you. That side is so sick. It's pure evil radiating. And that's what we do to our men. We send them in a spiral thinking that eating a chopper and a liver is cool. Boom. But it does make money to buy new iPhones and nice handbags for your hot chicks. But your life is gonna be constantly pushed to a different channel on occasion. So you're just gonna be as a channel, I would be like who your friends are. It's kind of crazy how things work here. It's like you're friends with somebody the next day, then you're not, then you are, then you're not, then you are, then you're not, then you are, then you're not. And it has to be that way. Like it has to. Hate has fed off the souls of the human body for so long that we finally got a way to move forward, but instead we used it to calculate everyone's movements for the 1% of humanity. Fuck. America was built for beautiful things. But standing by while we support Israel for bombing kids makes me feel ashamed. And a reason why I cherish life. That's just what I cherish my land, the land I stand on without being bombed. I laugh because it's scary to me. I know I'm beautiful. I'm sure there's a lot of beautiful people out there that don't deserve this. And I'm not saying because of my face, but because of who I am. And I think pretty privilege is an actual thing. But I'm gifted. Thanks, Mom. It's gotten so saturated and so disgusting that as soon as I start thinking about who they are, I am disgusted. I can fall in love with the human anatomy quicker than anything. But as soon as I start thinking about who you are mentally, I lose complete interest. And the only reason a male wants to do on this world is to reproduce. I'm not gonna do it unless I have enough money. I mean, like I have cash or gold to even think about having a kid. Sometimes me it's like I just fucking have a kid. But if I have a kid, I probably would blow my head off. In a world like this, I'm ashamed. But if I have enough money, I hope I have a family. Like enough money to try to teach it what it wants. Because this world has a lot of things to enjoy. And, you know, you can learn how to enjoy a lot of things. And sometimes they're short books or long books, but there's so many books. It's like the really fast picture books people like that end in horror. Lately. Enjoy who you are for yourself. Don't get hung up on Hollywood. It's okay to sit down. We're so extraterrestrial lately. that it blows my mind that people still starve. Did I say starve? Because, I starve myself sometimes. I do it, like, on purpose for some reason. I just sit there and I'm like, fuck. Don't get me wrong, if you present me with some food, I eat it, and I can make my own food, but sometimes I just sit there and I'm like, I can starve to death. And I wonder if that's like the lowest form of energy, is starvation. And if you can feel the lowest form of energy, then anything you do will be times that much of each layer it gets to. But you can damage yourself. I'm scared of people these days. People are on so many prescriptions that I don't know if they can even feel their faces. It's like I'm walking around all these very numb people that don't know the meaning of a scratch. And I hope I never have to go through anything, but life is still on the... It's like... I think life ended in 2012. Everything beyond this is forced. And I'm living my life, hanging fast, to like the dopest little shit that humanity has made. A lot of books, a lot of little tinker things. It's easy to get saturated and just look at all of it. And the more you look at all of it, and you'll be like, oh, that's all of it. And then you start to get into some weird shit, like abusing the human body, like materialistic things. It happens all the time. And I'm against it. And they're like, it's a disease. I'm sorry, we're all. And the sad part is that once it goes to that object, versus equals anatomy, it surpasses feeling and sober being. It's easy to get numb and watch the days go by. So why not do it? Because having a numb body gives you no connection to the other side of the human body. The other side of the human body being me, people who feel and understand that the world. And there's a lot more people like that than I know. But I feel like that's as feature as I'm ever gonna fucking want to be. I want to ignore everything except the pain of myself and others. And sometimes people can't even feel their own pain, but I can feel it. I'm truly in love with humanity. But the amount of cybernetic life we're getting into, it's kind of wrong. It's wrong, not kind of. But again, I was going off on some shit that the good has to be on the bad side in order for anything to grow these days. You have to be together. And everyone's a drug addict. So you just know the number you are, the number your mind starts to be in understanding that they're human beings just like you. They like just like you. They feel just like you. They like you used to. I am 100% complete sober from anything man-made. I am a human being. I do indulge in cigarettes and sometimes in cannabis. But that is the plant, and I know you guys started saturating that shit, but I think the effects of it beat the saturation. I am 100% sober for the past years. And I think the human body is beautiful, and you can experiment the way you want to because America has your back. Just know a lot of things have consequences, and a lot of negative things are usually outnumber the good things. Be wise, be smart, and be safe. Try not to harm yourself. Do never harm no other person. And explore with your body. Do things, you know? It's just like, just know that it can get addictive. It can easily betray your who you want and what you want. It can like your mind will lose control of your body, and your mind will follow your body, and it can lead you down some pretty shitty areas, and like so shitty it's like legit shit. It's like shitting in a kindergarten. You don't do things that will make you skip who you really are. If you want to find out how you drink, just be prepared, because if you want to like examine yourself and like drink for like a whole year, and then you drink for a whole year, do you think it's going to be easy getting off that year? Do you think that year would have been better or worse? Well, you don't know because you did it, and that's, you know, just know that you might die. Some human bodies can't take withdrawals, and you realize that you're just weak, and the weak you realize you think you are, the more weak you'll actually be, and the worse off you'll be as a human body. And there's always forgiveness. You just can't. You can't, I don't know, it's like a 3-strike thing, I don't know. You can't say it 3 times and then it happens again. It just doesn't, it shouldn't work that way. That's cruelty to the ones that care about you. That is selfishness at its righteous level. I'm addicted to sugar. Like, I like Gatorades. I don't like them that much. What I'm trying to say is that there are things out there I'm addicted to. I'm addicted to my human body, and that's why I feel so in tune all the time. I'm addicted to who I am and what I am and where I want to go. I think I'm the most beautiful thing out there, and I hope the world follows in suit. I think my decisions are pretty dope. Like, I smoke cigarettes, and like sometimes I hike or I run, and I'm like, holy fuck. I think last time I went to the sauna, I got off and I went upstairs so I can go on the little pedal bike so I can like elliptical for like a little like 6 minutes, and I did it and immediately just felt the breath of cigarettes. Just, I felt it. I felt the pain, and I'm like, oh, it's my own fault. It's my own fault. I don't recommend you drink for a whole year and then find out, but you can, it's like you're your own human experimental body. Do not bring other people unless they give you full consent around your human body. Your human body is the only thing you got. Don't put your ego in the way of your human body. Because your ego will make you believe that you can make things like a movie. And sometimes it's not a movie. Sometimes you just die. And it's a cruel trick on what the mind can believe, considering what the body is actually going through. And who don't know, children, they're oblivious to this. They'll learn one day, but that's only when their brain's connected. But their brain can communicate to our brain as soon as they're born. That means that we can give it to them, but they can't give to us. And we give them Hollywood. We give them... No, there's a lot of smart kids out here. I'll praise them. Kids, they might be learning. I hope they're learning, because if they don't learn fast, then it's either too saturated or a world of randomness, or a world of MK Ultra. You know? It's like the randomness of the wavelengths. The void. Sometimes I can feel it sucking the actual water from my body. But the good thing is that everybody has water these days. I hope so. All I can say is that I treat everyone like a kid. I try to teach you things probably you don't even care about. But as soon as you like act like an adult, I would treat you like an adult, respectfully. But as soon as you act like a bully, I may act like a total bully back. I think you might be beautiful, but I don't care. I haven't really cared about anybody. I mean, the most amazing things are my family. But the only way I can care for them is if I care for myself. And the good thing is that I do. But I don't care for any of them. I don't care for nothing. Like, I should not have said that. I care for my human, my object, this. And I know that my niece has one, and I care for hers too. But sometimes in mine, I'm just like, no. But the mind is so well connected that I can love greatly in any circumstances. And what I need to do is connect the mind and the future. And that being said, I like being antisocial. I don't want to get to know you. I like your aesthetic. I think you're beautiful. And, you know, there's a dog in me that probably would smash, but most of the time, I don't care. And I think that's dope. Like, it's awfully lonely, but I can enjoy myself so much more. I think I am the bee's knees. And I have great people around me. Like my family's dope. All of them are dope. It's like I don't talk to them. I have a lot of friends, and I just don't talk to them. I just don't care. Unless we have to care. Save your cares. Care for what you want to be. Because as soon as you start to get sleazy with your caring, it starts to just it starts to saturate into like some Jersey Shore type fucking scenario. Just kidding. Take care of what you care about. And use it wisely, and don't let it come off as like you're asking like to be the better person. That's a good one. Because this is where emotion comes in. For the things I care about, even though I was just saying I don't care about anything, which, you know, it's that kind of true, because I'm gonna die alone. Some Donnie Darko shit. Feeling things is great. Caring is great. But you can care for the wrong things too. And I'm caring for the care about what you like. It's your life. Do what you want. Just know that everything you do is so complex that we usually grow numb to it. We grow so numb to it. And I think my life is outstanding. The only thing I don't have is a house. That's like the only thing I don't have. Like back then I could just build a house. But now I gotta like fucking go jump through all kinds of hoops and shit. So I just surf whatever they say. Like, okay, you can sleep here. I'm like, okay, whatever. I think prisons and jails are ovens. And good people don't belong in ovens or in those places. I guess the worst thing that can happen to me right now is tax evasion. I haven't filed my tax in 4 years. It's like the worst thing, but they don't care. They'll put you in jail. And if you're not OJ, they'll keep you in there. Um, I was thinking to myself earlier today, if I can wish for anything in this world, I wouldn't wish for anything. Like, I just had a thought about very nice cars, like $1 million car. I'm like, why would my brain show me that? Because of everything that you're seeing on TikTok. The manipulation does make a strong mind, but it can also make a very fucked up train. The thing I trade with people, I trade words. Simple most of the time, simple talk, but it's still trading. Sometimes I trade a nice little healthy detail, and that's all I trade with people. This is life. Words. Some people want me. It's 1:33 in the morning. And honest, feel like working at night would be so much better than working in the day. I used to work at night in a warehouse for maybe like 3 months, and I enjoyed it. I had a blast. I got a lot accomplished last year, and I threw it away. Like it's like the greatness of having time. You can be picky. And I'm a picky person. And rich people hate me because I'm so picky, and I'm so like confirmed with who I am and what it is. And it's not even that great. Like my Jeeps, I have 2 Jeeps and they are hideous, but they run really good. And somehow people are still bugging me, you know, like they're still like scratching my stuff and calling me out. And I'm like, they're not even that nice, even though they're like the most beautiful things I own. It's like, I'm like, do you guys really like that shit too? That's cool, I guess, you know, fucking A, if you like it, that's cool, because I love it. I don't really know what I do to people. I tend to not want to go any further than small talk with people usually. Even like hot babes. It's like, for all I know, I can get rejected from every one of them. But I honestly choose to try to get rid of people as fast as I can. Like, and some people are so in shock that I don't even know, man. I don't know. All I can say is that it's good to talk. It's good to talk to someone, and the world is so full of things that the mind is also so far advanced that you can create a scene just about anywhere you go. You can make the funniest movies everywhere, anytime you go, and who you are, you can just smile and you can try to make them smile, but there are also ups and downs to what life is. It's just depending on does this make me feel happier than it makes me feel sad, because both feelings exist. You have to be wise in choosing who you talk to, because I feel like it's easily, I feel like just know that the less people I hang out with, like, it's a curse and a blessing. It definitely has its ups and its downs, and like seeing all these videos about people like always having a blast with other people, it does like make me feel like, hey, maybe I am just really really far out there. But I go to social events quite often. I spend my money on things that'll make me feel great, like my human body got to experience this. I allowed my human body to go do this, and every single time it's a great time. Except for 2023. 2023 was absolutely horrible for my little human being right here. I am proud of what this little human being has accomplished and done. I gotta take care of him. Look at him. So beautiful. And I don't care what no one says. Except like hot babes. I like hot babes. And I think I started this off on how the human anatomy does have a lot of chemicals, and chemicals make sperm, and sperm are in your balls, and balls give you this feeling of fucking cocks, like two birds in a cage. They don't know each other, but they just want to kill each other. And chemicals are strong. Chemicals still rule us, you know, like as much as we want to think that our minds are great and all that, we can't really do anything without this. It's a wishy-washy. It's a swirl. It's a very beautiful one too. So, that being said, one must learn to adapt to the chemicals that are produced and control it with the body, the human body. Do you know what's crazy? There's these guys with the little flipper on the outside of me here that are watching me on their little computer. It's like, do you think that's paranoid, or do you think that could be true? Those chemicals make your brain react so hard, it'll hurt you in such a way that your body recognizes it, and it'll turn into like a trained dog. It'll instinctively ask you to go look for something. And thankfully we're beyond smart these days, but it's still a very powerful chemical. And I have it a lot. I definitely love my penis, and I want to say I'm too picky or too upset about putting false energy into something, and then try to put my actual man juice, my protein, into something that I like to get to. You know, it's like a energy. It's like a chemical imbalance, and it could leave you both sick or one side really sick. So I ejaculate. But the thing is, it's like your nails. It's like your nails. Where do your nails go? You know, where does it go? And it's like sacred juice to you, right? Unless you treat your body like an object or whatever. But just the chemical balancing, it feels amazing. It feels great, but it's unnatural. It's just great. It's great. I think it's great. And we have words to fight these chemicals. And I think this is one of the best words out there is consent. I think consent's the most powerful thing I have. It's all about. And the only reason I'm so scared of cops is because, you guys ever seen that one movie? You guys ever seen that one movie called Pulp Fiction? When they got those two gang members in a basement and the cop starts fucking the gang member. I swear to God, I have trauma. I'm scared of that. I am absolutely terrified. It's my number one fear. And, I just don't think about it because I don't want it to happen. But that little manly juice down there would make you do some crazy things. So be just be, I guess. I don't know what you guys want me to say. And I say you guys to my future self, because you might be with some friends, hopefully. Just kidding. No, because you probably already know this, but I have like a whole ass audience in my mind. All the people I ever met in my life, I have inside my head. And some just better than others. And I think I chose the better ones in my life to actually feel like they're watching what I'm doing. So I do the things that I do in the best manner that I want, that I can be, like, and I'm doing it for myself, but I also feel like you guys are all watching, and I hope nobody's watching. So, because if nobody's watching, then I'm so advanced that I'm lonely. I'm so advanced that I'm gonna be stuck alone forever. But advanced or not, my human body is immaculate. Okay, probably not immaculate. It's good. It's good. It could be great and it could be immaculate. But it's good. And that's pretty much it, it's like, I applied to a job today. I was working at Ford maybe like a couple months ago, like 2-3 months ago, 4 maybe. And it was my last job, and I was working there for like a year and a half, maybe like a year. And I haven't looked for a job since, so I have been without a job for a couple months, and I have been spending more money than I have been making it. So I am not in a bad position. I'm not in the greatest position, but dreams of mine, like having a family or doing something great, or just I'm at a standstill. But I like the self. I like the self and where it sits and how he sits, and entertained by this computer thing. It's okay, but you start to think about this, and you go snowboarding, and you are the baddest little cat, dude, you just out there throwing yourself at the mountain, dude, just fighting this big ass mountain with this little sword, snowboard, and it's always just tossing you around. It's like that thing is just, I'm always falling and stuff. But sometimes you go out there and you just smooth it up pretty nicely because you're a pretty bad cat. And then you're like, you don't really have anything to worry about. Your body is healthy. It could look a lot better, but it's healthy. You could be a lot stronger, but it's healthy, and you have no worries. The only thing that can happen is bad luck and haters. And there's nothing I can do. If you don't like me, you don't like me. I'm not gonna change your mind. Bad luck, sometimes, you win $1 million, sometimes you die. I am proud and at the same time ashamed of what I become. But I know that if I'm gonna do anything, I might as well do something I like. And even if I don't like it, I gotta do it with respect. I gotta just gotta. The world is getting easier, but somehow we're trying to make it so dumb that even though it's easy, we won't be able to understand it. Ugh, I don't know if I said that right. I believe in the law and I believe in the people. Community is the best thing. I will. I do believe that there's a lot of liars out there too. A lot of instigators. A lot of it's whatever. It's a lot of everything. Though this land is righteous land, and I'll die on it. I'll die for it. I'll kneel for it. I'll give myself up for it. I'll work for it. I'll love it. I'll cherish it. I'll marry it. This land is me. It's me. It's me. It's like take care of the land as much as I take care of me, and the land will easily do the same. It's the streets, street code. Just know a lot of people do work hard. A lot of people are great people. A lot of people do a lot of great things. And, I hope I'm doing great things for myself. Like some people have countless responsibilities. And they're still good people, no matter how hard. And sometimes I like to make little science fiction ideas of who I am. Like, sometimes, for a second there, I thought I was a little wizard. I like to say I'm a mountain man. But I consider myself right now as a nomad, just some random thing. But there are kings and rulers and evil witches out there and great sorcerers, and you know, I'm on a level, and I know there's bigger levels than me. There's like a big picture, and I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. Like, I pray it's a good picture. And who knows? It's like sometimes it's the guy who got shot, or, you know? And in America, great wizards and nomads and kings and queens and rooks and dragons and tigers and elves and dwarfs. They're all allowed to live, you know? They're all allowed to live. Yeah, kings have, what, 18 pieces they're in charge of. I'm just a nomad that's connected to his family. Tries to wander off as much as possible. And it's really good at it too, but I'm just a small nomad. A little desperado running through the big cracks in the big doors. Small cracks in the big doors. And jealousy is a chemical, and it's not a good one. And that little mouse can be pretty fucking dope if he doesn't try to do things he doesn't want to do. Like, you know, you might have like 2 diesels. But my ass got me 2 Jeeps. And sometimes he's like, if they notice you, dude, just go over there and just step on your little just step on your little wooden cart with hay on it. You pull out your knife, and then he like steps on you. Yeah, but a brave soul in these times usually catches the heart of the good people and the eye of the jealous and the envious. America's the dopest place. It could be even doper. Like, maybe, like, not even doper. Like what America's trying to do is trying to like fucking Michael Jackson's fucking Neverland type shit. What America should be doing is like I was gonna say like global volunteering, but some places are still stupid. That's why I guess I'm really not that motivated or to have a family. But I always say this, I'm like, let the kids be the kids, let the kids run, let the kids do whatever, you know, just wear your seatbelt. And, you know, things have consequences, human body will die. Let them run. As long as they're not killing each other. Whatever they end up, they might end up a heroin addict, or they might end up a doctor. Just know that we let them run as kids. But a young kid's mind is so easily manipulated that it will run at a convoy full of 10 men with a grenade in his hand. I think I spoke about this earlier, about how they don't have that. They can't give to us. Pure evil. You cannot manipulate a child's mind. In any way. Like, you shall show it the basic rules and let them choose from there. Let them learn from your mistakes. Let them hate who you are or cherish you for the rest of your life. Let them see nature. Let them make mistakes with the ones they love. Let them make new friends. Let them get in fights. Let them be kids. Let them enjoy whatever they want to enjoy. And protect them at all costs. Just know. It's easily, you can, like I said, you can manipulate a kid to hold a grenade and run towards a convoy of 10 men. You're cheating that kid. You're cheating. And if you're cheating him, might as well kill me. Might as well kill me. This is Edgar Vergara. It's 2:06 in the morning, 4th of January. New Year. Still feeling super good. I got to enjoy myself a little today. I applied to a job today. I could be applying to a lot more places, but I'm not. Like I said, I'm not very motivated. I got really upset. I was playing this game called Battlefield 4. I got really upset because I was losing, but I might download it again because I was being overly dramatic. I'm being overly dramatic, and it looked really good, and so I think I might go back to it. It's just I have to restart the whole thing, so I want to be a little baby about it. But that's just pretty much what I did today. My mother came home, but I didn't say hi to her because I was like feeling a little icky. She left. She usually stays here. This is her pad. But she's doing work. So sometimes I feel awful that I'm not working, but at the same time I'm like, she would still have this place even if I wasn't here. So me being here is, just bring friendly conversation and be happy. I can't really bring any babes over because that's kind of weird. So, but she lets me keep all my stuff here, and I have a trailer somewhere out there that has all my stuff, but it's a really small trailer. I'm just a hoarder for these things that, are expensive. This little paperweight right here is $100. The funny thing is, I have the hottest neighbor. She is like a solid 6. She is fine. She has the biggest hips, the nicest booty, the cutest face, the nicest waist, the nicest tits. I swear, this chick is fucking bomb. But so there's this guy. I don't really know him. I just I've seen him throughout my life, like at school, because Santa Fe's so small. And I know his dad's a cop, and he sells the dankest weed. He used to sell the dankest weed to all the rich kids over here at St. Mike's. He was dating this chick, and apparently they got in a fight, and I didn't know her prior. She just moved here. They got in a fight, and I'm over here just in my jammies, watching a movie, and she bangs on my door. And I'm like, fuck. So I should just stay out of it. She bangs on it again, and just screams, and then I go and I look, and then the door closed, and I took it too far by like breaking into her house and seeing what the fuck was going on. And they were crying, both of them, and I was like, oh shit, are you guys okay? And they're okay. They were just fighting. They both look okay. Homie had a little scratch on his face. He's like, she scratched me, and I was holding my hand out like that, like to them, and she tried to get under my arm, and I was like, fuck. I'm like, this bitch, dog, what the fuck? And she was so fine, and I was like, I'm about to do it. I was about to fucking grab her, but I was like, nah. And then fucking, I was like, chill. So I tell homie, I'm like, let's go, get out. And as he got out, I fucking tell her just fucking go to sleep. I'm like, go to sleep. And but as he's going out, I'm following him behind him, so I wasn't in there, and I just fucking got him out of there, fucking closed the door, and he's like, fuck, dog. I'm like, yeah, dog, you gotta get out of here before fucking cops come, dog. I'm like, I didn't call him, and I'm like, I'll take you home, because he's like Santa Fe sticks together. And I was like, fuck, that, you fucking just get the fuck out of here. He's like, yeah, I got out of here. So he fucking did. The cops come. The cops fucking come, and 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 they're up there talking to her, and a fucking cop runs all the way down. And he's like, where'd he go? I'm like, where did he go? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I'm like, fuck, I just know I go barely. He's like, and then the fucking guy like rushes me. The fucking cop starts running towards me. And I was like, fuck. So I started running. And I had to hide in a bush for the whole night. Because of this fucking, I don't know what the fuck happened. And I'm like, what the fuck happened? And I'm like trying to act cool about it, like, yo, the police will arrest me after I fucking try to help your bitch ass. And she's like, oh, whatever. And she just fluffs it. So I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I fucking hate you, dog. No, but I'm glad she's safe and he's safe and, you know, everyone's okay. It was like a little fucking little scrappy scrap and like something that actually almost ended did end my shit. But I'm glad it ended. It's like it's so petty for me to even have to do anything like that, and it turned me off. Her fine ass totally turned me on. Like I said, I can really like your body, but I would not give a flying shit about who you are mentally. No, like what the fuck, dog? I was like, you should be kissing up on me, but that was a joke. That was a joke. That was a horrible joke. But it was almost like you know, it's like I kind of did you a favor, but at the same time, I didn't mean to do it like that. Like I mean, like I'm glad she's safe. Like that was the main goal, was just to make sure that she was safe. I'm glad she's safe. I'm glad he's safe. But it was dramatic and it was annoying. So I kind of find her unattractive mentally, but I can, you know, if I fucking whack my dick a bit, it might get hard. um. She is cute. My God, dude, fuck. I see the mind has to control the body sometimes, and sometimes it's bullshit. I'm like steady loving myself though. You know, it's like fuck, dude, I'm a badass dancer. Or like, I think I might go see Paul. Abit Buren. He's like a no, he's like a house. Yeah, he's a house DJ. Um, house. And he's pretty OG, so I kind of want to see him. I kind of want to see Paul Oakenfield, and he plays. Today's the 4th, and it's 2:15. He plays like in a couple days, 8 days. In 8 days, he plays. His ticket's only $15, but it'd be sick to do that. This body is dope. I love it. It's not even that big too, but kind of sucks because the bigger the male, the more female attraction without trying. This one? Oh. Perry. Um. Uh. You know, sometimes I have to look over my shoulder because people are people are people. People are humans, you know, like unpredictable. So, I don't see shadow people yet. I'm just kidding. I don't see shadow people. I don't talk to myself. I don't think someone else is talking to me. I think I only amount to one. And I'm proud of that one. I'm proud of you. I just wish you were more consistent lately. I haven't been consistent at all for these past couple of years. But I'm still great, you know, I'm still like, still like doing pretty cool stuff. Reliable work, you know, learning. Sometimes I like to, my mind does stumble and it thinks like, you know, why aren't you a Hollywood star yet? Or a slut, or a drug dealer. And, you know, sometimes it does get to me, but health is usually the defeater, the greater vibration than that is, you know, like not great, like it's probably like the same, around the same area, it's just on a lighter side, you know, like a better, like more advanced side. Health is king. It's true. If you don't drink water, you'll feel like crap. Oh, dude, I've been eating nothing but bad food, though. I saw a post today. It said, eating healthy is a form of self-respect, and that's true. But water does numerous great things for the human body. Uh, 2023. What a shitty year. Deaths and 2023 is just, it was was a year I want to forget. But one must remember in order to progress, so don't forget. Just be strong and adapt and overcome, and let's just make this year better. So my whole life, some people are like, hopefully it's not your upper lip that smells. And I thought it was like just a saying. And then sometimes when I rub my upper lip, it smells like shit. And I'm like, wouldn't I be able to smell it if it's right next to my nose? I think I remember I heard a theory about like space and like it's not attached to this or something. It's like, you ever see a tweaker try to bite at his lip? This right here is your third eye. And it smells gross. Why does it smell? I don't like it. Like, I don't like it. Like, if I smelled that on somebody else, I'd be like, ew. But if I smell it on myself, I'm like, ew. Even, like, what the fuck? It's like, how do I fucking fix this? I don't have a job currently. I never really wanted to get benefits from the state because I'm like to believe I'm healthy. It's kind of one of those pride things. But I don't have a job. I applied for a job. I kind of just want to like relax my body, and I'm doing a great job at it. I'm treating it really rough sometimes, and I'm just sitting down. Like, I'm doing some really intense intervals right now, and it's going great. No, like not like not like Las Vegas great, but it's going. The only reason I say Las Vegas great is because who doesn't like women, and who doesn't like mind altering life? You know, it's a little bit more complex of a alien future, adult future. Just know you gotta play the game. You gotta play to pay or something. You gotta you gotta play. You gotta pay to pay. And I like to pay for things I like this. I like staying up at night and going to sleep during the day. Homeboys just offered me a beer. I can't believe I didn't take it. Well, I went outside to go smoke a cigarette. I don't really want a beer. It's not my place to drink. I think I might start playing some video games. I should keep on talking to myself, to my future self. Okay. I still think the future holds great things. I think this is just dust on my shoulder, but this guy's like a really fat dust mite, so he's just trying to cling on. I think I might see a couple more beautiful things before I go. Life is so great to me. I have to take advantage of this. I will. I have. I will pay my debts, and I will pay for my actions. And I will be as fair. Don't say fair because everyone's unfair these days. All these motherfuckers playing a fair game, you're always gonna lose. Okay. I will enjoy my game. I don't really want to talk about 2023 or anybody in it. I mean, like, there are some really cool guys and chicks and really cool people that I met this year, and I say this to everybody: good luck. And I don't say it in a bad way. I say it in a good luck, whatever. And I just don't want to talk about 2023 anymore. There's this guy. He's only like 12 years old. His name was Alvaro. And my auntie, she married this guy. And I guess, I don't know when, but I guess they're like, go check it out. And I went to go check it out. And my auntie is married to this guy. And this guy had a kid, and his name was Alvaro. He was 12 years old. He was cool. He was a cool little kid. He was a kid with big eyes, ready for the world. And he got in a car accident and he died. And I don't know how to feel. I feel awful. I just don't know how to feel for my auntie's husband. And he's a cool dude. And all I can say is 2023 holds the death of his son. 12 years old. And 2023 holds the death of my cousin. Her name was Jasmine. And her also, she was like 16. And her also due to a car accident. And I remember as a kid, she was so awesome. She's beautiful. We have such a beautiful family. And she died. Young to the car accident, to the egotistical life, to the Hollywood life we think it is, lost. Your ego is not bigger than my Jeep. It's not. It's never going to be. Even if you drive like a dually 2-ton, your ego is not bigger than a 12 dually 2-ton. And you will get yourself and others hurt. I'm glad I made it. Sometimes I feel like, how'd I make it? sometimes it's like, you gotta make it. And don't forget, just don't forget, just don't forget. And again, going back to the pill thing, drugs will make you forget. Alcohol will make you forget. Being numb will make you forget. Being ignorant will make you forget. Don't forget. Don't forget. Eating the wrong food will make you forget. Being unhealthy will make you forget. Don't forget anybody. We have to attach this world to the spirit world, or else we're all Sims. And if we're Sims, then might as well throw in the towel and slap some fucking udder suckers on my tits and have me eat bugs already. Yes. We're all gonna make it. It'd be nice to have a little gig, you know, like I was thinking about getting like a little cheap job, like a little bar back or something part-time and just mess around. It's good to have a job. It's good to do something, you know, and not feel total laziness. Total laziness does get to you sometimes, but I bid for a sleeping bag on the last day of last year, and I won. I paid $80 for a sleeping bag. I think I paid $100 for a sleeping bag. And the funny thing is, I have a really good sleeping bag right now too, but it does have holes in it because I used to smoke and I used to like wax. It's like it looks so bad. I hate smoking wax because it looks like you're doing really bad drugs, but it's just really concentrated cannabis. But it looks bad. There are really nice ways to smoke it nowadays, but it's very expensive. But I burnt holes from smoking and, you know, all that stuff. And I slept in it no problem the other day, but it wasn't even cold. I wasn't cold at all, dude. It was so hot. It was a sweat lodge in there. I smelled like piñon, man. That shit was so intense. Such a beautiful day that was. Anyways, I got a second sleeping bag, and I'm not gonna lie, this sleeping bag I have right now, it's a Mountain Hardware, but I like piss out of it sometimes, so like shaking my dangling like gets pee on the sleeping bag, and it kind of smells sometimes. So I guess hopefully this new one doesn't smell. But it's warm. It does its job. I got my Jeep back running. My Jeeps are running, both of them. I feel confident in both of them. Okay, I might have to buy a new transmission for my my LJ. Those 35s I have on it is just too much for the little transmission. It might not even be the transmission, it might be the transfer case again. That Jeep already blew up a transfer case. I was driving back from Colorado and I heard a little noise and all of a sudden it like became like really fast and that thing blew up like in the middle of nowhere at night, like at 3 in the morning. And I didn't have my phone. I was stuck out there and luckily I got it towed. I paid too much for that thing, but it's my pride and joy. That thing's already worked in. It's like the best thing. I think I strongly believe that I can go anywhere in this country in that Jeep. And that's it. There's no end. I like to chill here. I drive it daily and it's such a beater. Such a beautiful thing she is though. Oh, I feel so good. Every time I see myself in it, every time I see it, every time I'm in it, it's the most sexiest thing. It's like orgasm. It's like an orgasm without the chemicals. I like to cruise it, but I cruise this place I live. I cruised every crook and cranny here. There ain't no place to go, so I don't really want to cruise it. You know, whatever. It'd be nice to cruise it like in Utah, though. I always make these plans where, like, I want to go to Utah, or I make these plans like I want to go to Wyoming or New York, and deep down I hope it happens. But my consistency is so... It's so like throw my snowboard on the couch and surf the living crap out of it. That's kind of what I'm doing. Me and my niece have the same eyes, and so does my mom. We have the same eyes. Look how beautiful our eyes are. It's a spiritual battle. And all that Godland they say over there in Israel, the blood of children is not Godland. It is a misuse of the word. It's a misrepresentation, a misguidance from the book. A copy in which tries to cut off the rightful throne. Whoa. And it's just not like a small like Toyota Camry cutting you off. It's like a cutting off of a whole future, like a whole other world. more advanced one, really. It's crazy. It's like with just having kids and all the adults gone nothing but suffering and through pain, created nothing but little shits, creating more suffering and pain, creating worse people. So the Nazis are not only damaged the Jewish community, they left it traumatized and crumbled to where life within the Jewish community became survival and fear. And they don't want to have fear, so they attack their neighbors. But the amount of force Israel has, fuck. We're just gonna stop talking about this. Let's go to my really nice life. I've been trying to do a Twitch stream lately, and it's not the best. I don't think I've had more than 2 people. I use it kind of like a vlog. I think I might start vlogging. I have a 1 terabyte 1 terabyte SSD somewhere. I might just connect this and then just connect all my videos to it and pictures and keep it a secret. And try not to lose them because I always lose them. I made some fries and some fish fillets earlier, and all I can taste was colon cancer. It was kind of good though. I'm not really in touch with anybody. I don't talk with anybody, like, I just don't, like, I don't have a social life now. And it does sound bad, but I'm okay. I've been trying to find a social life on the internet, I kind of throw myself out there, and I kind of want to enjoy it. Like, I really want to enjoy it, but I don't know how. It's not really much of a bother. Like, maybe, like, I wasn't really enjoying Battlefield 4 because I couldn't talk to anybody. And I was playing with them, but I just couldn't talk to them, you know. It's like, I could have saved a lot of tickets just trying to, letting them know, hey, look, there's something right there. But it does give me a thought in my head where, like, I hope I'm not crazy. Which, you know, I know I'm not. But, you know, it's just like, it's like, a human does crave to be involved, you know. But not this one. This one's pretty well mellow, and it does crave it sometimes, just not all the time. I was saying something important, but I forgot. I try to join Discords. Like I said, I sometimes it just half-ass shit, and it's not how the internet works. Super mind is always just, and the body's always just trying to throw itself on the bed, and all the things around me are pretty much things about me. Everything I have hoarded are little things about me. These little plastic pieces are pieces of my life. I am a fish in the sea, and my stomach is full of plastic. I like my plastic though. I like it. I like all this stuff. Easily can be taken away and sold and pawned. But it's the stuff I chose. I just got a flash of money, and I just got a flash of something random. It's weird. It's just like, are these the things I really want? Like something that made me want to question that. Of course, these are the things I want. Like who wouldn't want a pick? You know, like, you know, just pick the things out of the things, or a what is it called? An electric gun adapter set for Torx. Who wouldn't want one of those? Now, or toothbrush. Who doesn't want a t-shirt? What I'm trying to say is that I like what I like, and I don't give a fuck what you like. Just kidding. I do if you want me to care. I will care. I can't really do much. I can go to shows. I can. Monies for shows is always locked. Monies for snowboarding is kind of getting tight. Cool thing about snowboarding is like sometimes I can talk to people or on the ski lift, and sometimes I can just ignore them. But it's fun talking to people, even though I probably won't remember unless I kind of like thought it was interesting. Your memories are who you are, you know. Your memories are just the build, the granite, the greatness of you. And that being said, there are a bunch of memories out there to make, so make them. If they're by myself, then greatness. Okay, not greatness, but Godspeed. Do it well, do it right, do it safe, do it morally awesome. I hope to meet somebody that I like, you know? Not just like wanna like. like. I definitely like myself, so I don't know what the fucking bullshit weight is. Cause I gotta be nicer to my mom. She's such a good person. I'm trying. It's just, like I said, there's something about being a male in this anatomy, in this age, makes you not want to die on your mother's doorstep, but want to go out and go wild. Go steal some weed or something. That's dumb. That's dumb. But homeboy got shot for stealing some weed. And fucking Pepper did. Pretty dumb, but it's like some people don't like you, and you're selling drugs. They will use the excuse that you're selling drugs to kill you. Some people don't like you, and you're wearing blue. Some people use the excuse of you wearing blue to kill you. It's so bad how some of these people want your attention and want the what is it called, they want the satisfaction of like the idea of being a thug, but actually of being a rat. Really make America a shit place. Like, what do you want to? I think I think catering to the wrong thing just because you know the person is still the wrong thing. Okay. Court adjourned. That's it. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna play video games for the rest of the night. I do think I'm beautiful though. But I do weigh 100 pounds. So being a man and weighing 100 pounds isn't really that great. Good night. Until next time.